Hey, this is John Swanson, 300wordsaday.com, with a video post for February 9th, 2012, called Teaching Stories. Kelly and Michael walked into my office last week. They asked me a simple question about a person, and I just sat and started laughing, and they just stood and stared at me. I said, sometime I'll be asked a question that's not answered with a story. And then I spent 5 minutes telling them a series of stories about the person, stories that answered their simple question. Those of you who have asked me questions know that I have a story for almost everything, a story for almost every item that's here on my desk. And I will inflict those stories on the person asking. The reason I do that's not to amuse or confuse, though that's often the result. The reason is that a story takes you into the experiences that surround a mug, or pad of Post-it notes, or a timer, or even the candle that's sitting on my desk. The story gives you a glimpse of the values that I've attached to the object, and a glimpse of my values. It takes longer, but you might understand the why as we're moving toward understanding what. Jesus often did the same thing. How many times should I forgive my brother? Peter asked him, perhaps looking at his brother Andrew across the circle. 7? 70 times 7, Jesus said. And then he said, the kingdom of heaven is like a king who wanted to settle accounts with his servants. And then Jesus tells a story about little debts and big debts and gratitude. The disciples can move into the story. They feel the outrageous ingratitude of one of the servants and the righteous indignation of the master. They learn more about the values of the kingdom. They begin to understand that the grace that they have been shown should shape all of their interactions. And from the way that Jesus uses story so often to teach, they see that sometimes hearts crave understanding, not just right answers. This is John Swanson, 300wordsaday.com. Thanks for stopping by today.